Retail sector painting a mixed picture of the consumer over the last few weeks. Strong July retail sales pointed to consumer resilience amid sticky inflation, but some companies have pointed to a choosier customer trading down when they can as a result of higher prices. Yahoo Finance spoke with a number of people that reflected the mixed picture.
The consumer is still hanging in there.
I think the consumer is doing fine.
There's a lot of strength there that the consumer is showing.
We see a consumer that is willing and able to spend, but they may or may not. And that's really manifesting in a choppy environment. The consumer is still definitely feeling inflation.
I think it's the right tone to be cautious in the context of where the consumers are navigating.
I don't think that I'm as optimistic about the future of the retail economy and the consumer attitudes as maybe the market seems to suggest. The consumer is really, really softening.
Here to weigh in, we've got CFRA analyst Zachary Warring. Zachary, thank you so much for joining us. So obviously you could hear from so many of the executives and analysts who've come on our program, not a lot of agreements when it comes to their headline on the strength of the consumer. Help us find some clarity. What do you think?
Yeah, thanks for having me. So, we think the consumer's just being picky here. It's a stable consumer, but we wouldn't say they're strong by any means. I think over the last 12 months, it's continued to trend down slowly, but, we think that's just a picky consumer right now.
Okay, and so one common thread seems to be the consumer right now focusing on value. And we were discussing this earlier in our show, and, just want to play this quick clip for you here and get your reaction on the other side.
The real key to success in retail is value. Consumers want a deal. They look for promotions.
Consumers are extremely value oriented. Yeah. They are shopping at the discounters, off-price retailers.
The consumer, as they migrate a little bit more towards value.
They're being choiceful, they're being discerning, they're looking for value.
So if there is one retailer that is doing well and outperforming others on delivering value, who from your purview is it right now?
Yeah, so, we think that there is the off-price retailers and value retailers are definitely doing well. So you've got TJ Maxx and ROST stores who, they continue to, share price appreciation, and earnings and store growth. So we think they're really well positioned. Outside of that, I think there are brands within apparel and footwear that are showing that they're able to grow. So you had Abercrombie this morning. We actually just upgraded the shares. They continue to show that they're able to grow not only revenues, but their margins are expanding pretty rapidly. So we do think there are definitely, apparel brands that have been able to grow through this macro backdrop.